Beloved one, hear my words, for they are meant for you in this moment. I am Archangel Michael, the divine protector, the warrior of light, and the messenger of truth. I stand beside you now, surrounding you with my radiant wings, shielding you from doubt, and infusing your spirit with clarity. What I bring to you today is no ordinary message. It is a revelation, a divine confirmation of what your soul has been sensing all along. You are not imagining things. The thoughts that persist, the emotions that swell within you, the name that echoes in your heart, they are not without purpose. The person you cannot stop thinking about is not just a fleeting obsession, nor a mere coincidence in your life. They are connected to you in ways deeper than the physical realm can explain. And I tell you now, this connection is not one-sided. You may have questioned, why do they occupy my thoughts so much? Why does my heart feel drawn to them, even when logic tells me to let go? And I am here to reveal the truth. They are thinking of you too. Whether they recognize it fully or not, their spirit acknowledges yours. Even in the silence, even across distance, even when words are left unspoken, the energy between you remains alive, vibrating with divine purpose. God, in His infinite wisdom, does not place such strong connections upon our hearts without reason. Every longing, every whisper of their name upon your lips, every dream that brings their face before you, it all holds meaning. You have felt their presence in your spirit because something far greater is at work, a divine connection beyond understanding. Beloved, I ask you to listen closely. Not every connection in your life is random. Some are given to you as lessons, some as blessings, and some, like this one, as part of a divine blueprint written long before you took your first breath. This person, the one whose energy lingers in your soul, is not merely someone passing through your story. There is a reason you feel them so deeply. Even if they are not physically near you, even if circumstances have placed distance between you, the thread that ties you together is not broken. The heart recognizes what the mind cannot always understand. Have you noticed how they appear in your thoughts at the most unexpected moments? How their name seems to surface when you least anticipate it? How you can almost feel their presence, even when they are not there? This is not mere nostalgia or wishful thinking. This is divine energy at work. And they feel it too. Perhaps they are unaware of why they suddenly think of you. Perhaps they have moments of longing they cannot explain. But deep within, their soul recognizes yours. There are times when they have reached out to you in their own way, through a thought, through a prayer, through a silent wish upon the stars. And though they may not have spoken the words aloud, the energy has traveled. The universe has carried it, and your spirit has received it. Signs you are connected in spirit. God is never silent. He speaks in whispers, in signs, in divine nudges that direct your path. And if you have been wondering whether this connection is real, I urge you to open your heart and recognize the signs He has been sending. Dreams that feel more than dreams. Have you seen them in your dreams, not as a fading memory, but as if they were truly there? This is not your imagination. It is the meeting of souls beyond the physical world. Synchronicities that cannot be ignored. Do you keep seeing their name unexpectedly? Do certain songs, numbers, or places remind you of them in ways too precise to be accidental? These are divine winks, guiding you to acknowledge the truth of this connection. An unexplainable energy pull. Have you ever felt their presence, even when they are nowhere near? As if, in a quiet moment, their energy wraps around you like a familiar warmth? This is the spiritual bond, alive and real, no matter the physical distance. Emotional waves that seem to come from nowhere. Have you ever felt an unexplained sadness, joy, or longing that you cannot trace back to your own thoughts? It is possible that you are feeling their emotions as your souls are intertwined. These signs are not mere coincidences. They are the language of the divine, the way in which God reassures you that your spirit is not mistaken. Do not fear. Love is divinely protected. Beloved, I understand the doubt that sometimes creeps into your heart. You wonder if you are imagining things, if this connection is merely a trick of the mind. You wonder if they feel it too, or if you are alone in this. But I tell you now, love that is divinely woven cannot be erased. The journey of souls is complex. There are times when two spirits are meant to meet, but must first grow separately before they can unite. There are times when love is felt deeply, but is yet to be realized in the physical realm. But know this, if it is part of God's divine plan, it will not be lost. No distance, no silence, no earthly obstacle can erase what has been written in the heavens. I urge you to release the need to control this connection. Trust in divine timing. Trust that what is meant for you will always find its way, even if the path is not clear right now. Do not chase, align. Do not force, trust. If they are meant to return to your life in the way your heart desires, it will be by the hand of God, not by your striving. The same way this connection has remained alive despite time and distance is the same way it will unfold in perfect timing. And until that moment arrives, I ask you to focus on your own growth. Strengthen your spirit. Walk in faith, not in fear. Be the light that God has called you to be. For when the time is right, all will become clear. And so I leave you with this final truth. They are thinking of you, just as you are thinking of them. Their soul is reaching for yours, even when their mind does not fully understand. Trust in this. Rest in this. And know that divine love is at work in ways beyond what you can see. You are not alone. You are never alone. I, Archangel Michael, am with you, protecting this connection, guiding your steps, and preparing you for what is to come. Have faith, for what is meant to be is already in motion. This is only the beginning. More shall be revealed. Beloved, listen closely, for I, Archangel Michael, bring you a message of truth and clarity. I speak not to your mind, but to your spirit, to the part of you that already knows, that already feels the weight of this connection deep within your soul. You have been asking, wondering, seeking answers to a feeling you cannot escape, a presence in your heart that lingers no matter how much time has passed. This person, this soul, has remained in your thoughts, not by chance, not by mere coincidence, but because a bond like this cannot be broken. You have tried to move forward. You have told yourself that it is time to let go. You have silenced your heart, pushed aside the memories, convinced yourself that perhaps it was only a passing moment in time. And yet, no matter how much you try, the connection remains. Have you ever wondered why? Why, even in your silence, you feel them? Why, in the quiet hours of the night, their energy surrounds you like a whisper in the wind? Why, just when you believe you have released them, something, an image, a song, a dream, pulls them back into your awareness? This is not your imagination. This is not longing without reason. This is a soul bond, one that transcends logic, one that defies explanation. You feel them because they feel you too. Even now, at this very moment, their thoughts are drifting toward you. Even if they do not speak it, even if they do not show it, they sense your presence. I see it, beloved. I see the moments they pause, caught in a memory. The times they hear your name, and something inside them stirs. The nights they close their eyes, only to see your face in their dreams. They wonder if you think of them. They feel the pull, the unspoken longing, the energy that bridges the space between you. And yet, they hesitate. Why? Because love, true love, divine love, awakens the deepest parts of our soul. And not all are ready to face what they feel. You see, there is a difference between the love the world teaches and the love that God has written for you. The world teaches love through conditions, through expectations, through fear of loss. But the love you feel, the connection that refuses to fade, is not bound by earthly rules. It is a spiritual connection, one that exists beyond time, beyond separation, beyond human understanding. That is why, no matter how much you try to forget, you cannot. Because this connection was never meant to be forgotten. Even now, they are remembering you. There are moments when they feel your presence so strongly, it unsettles them. They may not fully understand it. They may dismiss it, distract themselves, push it aside. But in the quiet moments, when the world stills, they feel it. They feel you. And I tell you this, there are divine signs all around you, showing you that this bond is real. Have you noticed the repeating numbers? The songs that play at just the right time? The unexpected reminders of them that appear in the most random places? These are not accidents. These are messages from above, gentle whispers from the universe, reminding you that this connection is not just in your heart. It is in the fabric of your destiny. But, beloved, listen closely. You must not chase. You must not cling to the outcome. For what is meant for you will never be lost. If this person is written into your path, they will find their way back. Not through force, not through waiting in stillness, but through divine alignment. Do not wait for them. Live, breathe, rise into your highest self. For when they return, they must return to the strongest version of you. Not the one who waited in sorrow, but the one who flourished in faith. This is why I ask you, trust the timing of the divine. You may feel impatient. You may long for answers. But understand this, God does not work on human timelines. What is unfolding is bigger than you can see, greater than you can yet comprehend. This journey is not just about love, it is about growth. If this person is meant to be by your side, they will come when the time is right. Not when your heart aches for them, not when you seek them in longing, but when both of you are ready to fulfill the purpose you were created for. And if they are not meant to return, then know this, they were never meant to stay. But do not let that bring sorrow, for some souls come into our lives not to remain forever, but to awaken something within us, to teach us, to heal us, to prepare us for what is truly meant to be. So, I ask you, what if this longing, this connection, is not just about them, but about you? What if this bond is not meant to bind you, but to free you? Free you from the illusions of love that the world has taught you. Free you from attachment. Free you from the fear that you are not enough. Because, beloved, you are enough. With or without them, with or without their presence, you are whole. You do not need their validation to prove your worth. You do not need their return to complete you, for you are already complete. This connection, whether it lasts for a season or eternity, is a reflection, a mirror showing you your own depth, your own light, your own power. So, do not ask, when will they come back? Ask instead, what is this connection teaching me about myself? For when you learn this, when you embrace your power, when you step fully into the radiant being God created you to be, everything meant for you will flow effortlessly into your life. This is the truth the world does not tell you. That love is not about holding on. It is about becoming. Becoming the love you seek. Becoming the wholeness you desire. Becoming so full of divine light that you attract everything that is meant to be yours, without chasing, without doubting, without fear. And so, I say to you, they are thinking of you too. But more importantly, God is thinking of you. Your angels are watching over you. Your destiny is unfolding in divine perfection. Let go of worry. Let go of doubt. Trust, beloved. Trust that what is truly yours can never be lost. For I am with you. I am guiding you. And the best is yet to come. Beloved, listen, for I bring you a message straight from the divine. You are not alone in this journey. The feelings you hold, the thoughts that consume you, the unshakable connection you sense, it is not in your mind. It is real. It is alive. And it is woven into the fabric of your destiny. But I ask you now, are you ready to understand the deeper purpose of this connection? For many seek love, but few are willing to see the truth. Many chase the presence of another, but they do not realize that divine love is not about chasing. It is about alignment. You feel this person because they are thinking of you too, but their thoughts are not mere echoes in the distance. They are a call from the soul, a vibration reaching across time and space, searching for understanding, seeking clarity. But listen carefully, beloved, for not all souls are ready to accept the magnitude of a bond like this. Some will feel it and run. Some will sense it and deny it. Some will be overwhelmed by it, for they do not yet know how to receive love in its purest form. And here is where you must choose your path wisely. Will you hold on, waiting endlessly for them to awaken, or will you rise into your power, trusting that if they are meant for you, they will find their way back in divine timing? You see, love does not demand. Love does not beg. Love does not sit in waiting, hoping for another to complete what God has already made whole within you. And so I ask you, is your love bound by fear or rooted in faith? Because, beloved, if you truly trust this connection, then you must also trust that nothing can break what is divinely meant to be. If they are thinking of you, if their soul is calling to you, they will feel the pull just as strongly. But what they choose to do with that feeling, that is their journey, their test, their awakening. Some souls are not ready to face the depth of what they feel, and so they distract themselves. They turn to other people, other places, other versions of themselves that feel safer, easier, less intense. But hear me now, no one can run from a soul bond forever. They may hide, they may pretend, they may silence their heart, but the truth will always find them. And when it does, they will have to choose to step into this connection with full faith, or to let it slip away out of fear. But you, beloved, you must not wait in sorrow, for you are the light. You are the awakening. You are the love that will either guide them home or guide you to something even greater. For love does not bind, it frees. Love does not beg, it attracts. If they are thinking of you too, then trust that they will be led to you in the right way, at the right time, when both of you are truly ready. But if they are not ready, if they resist, if they remain in fear, let them go. For what is truly meant for you will never pass you by. And now I ask you, are you truly ready for love? Because this connection, this energy, this powerful pull is not just about them. It is about you. It is about your soul's evolution. It is about the lessons you are meant to learn. It is about preparing you for a love so divine, so unshakable, that nothing in this world can take it away. And sometimes, beloved, the person you can't stop thinking about is simply a mirror showing you the parts of yourself that need healing. A mirror reflecting the love you must first give to yourself. For how can you receive love if you do not believe you are worthy of it? How can you attract someone who is whole if you are still seeking them to fill a void? This is where your journey begins. Not in chasing, not in waiting, but in becoming. Becoming so aligned with your highest self that love has no choice but to find you in its purest, most powerful form. And so I ask you, what if they are thinking of you because their soul is asking you to rise? To rise into the version of yourself that does not question love, but embodies it. To rise into the faith that knows you are never alone, never forgotten, never abandoned. To rise into the light that understands that love is not about possession, but about divine connection. For when you rise, everything shifts. The longing becomes peace. The waiting becomes trust. The unanswered questions dissolve into divine knowing. And suddenly, whether they return or not no longer defines your happiness, because you are whole, with or without them. And if they are meant to return, they will. But not because you waited, not because you wished it so, but because the universe will always align what is truly meant to be. So do not chase. Do not wonder when or how. Simply become. For the person you can't stop thinking about is thinking of you too. But the real question is, are you thinking of yourself? Are you pouring into your own soul the love you so freely offer to another? Are you stepping into the divine timing of your own life? Or are you pausing, waiting, hoping, instead of living? For when you love yourself fully, when you step into the path God has created for you, everything meant for you will come effortlessly. So trust, beloved. The universe is moving. The divine plan is unfolding. And what is truly yours can never be lost. Beloved, the divine whispers to you now. Listen with your soul. You feel this connection deep within, don't you? A pull so strong that no distance, no silence, no time apart can sever it. It lingers in the quiet moments when the world slows down. It speaks through dreams, through signs, through the sudden waves of emotion that arise without warning. And you wonder, why won't this feeling fade? Why won't this person leave my thoughts? Because, dear one, you are not imagining it. This connection is not a fleeting thought, nor is it a mere accident. It is energy. It is destiny. It is divine orchestration at work. But here is what you must understand. Not all connections are meant to last in the way you expect them to. Some enter your life to awaken you, to stir something deep within you that you may have long forgotten. Some arrive to teach you lessons so profound that your soul will never be the same. Some mirror back to you the love you must first give to yourself. And some, a rare and sacred few, are meant to stay, meant to walk beside you, meant to complete a divine mission with you. So I ask you now, beloved, which one is this? Have you discerned the purpose of this connection, or are you still clinging to what you want it to be, rather than seeing it for what it is? Because when you understand the purpose, you will find peace. You will no longer be tormented by the uncertainty. You will no longer seek answers outside of yourself. You will know, with absolute clarity, what role this person is meant to play in your journey. But here is where many get lost. They feel the intensity of a connection and believe it must be romantic. They feel the pull and assume it must lead to union. But love, divine love, does not always follow the path of human desire. Sometimes, the one you can't stop thinking about is not meant to be your partner, but your catalyst, your wake-up call, your divine reminder that love, true, sacred, unconditional love, first begins within. And so I ask you, dear one, is this love rooted in wholeness or in longing? Because true love does not come from emptiness. It is not about filling a void or chasing someone to make you feel complete. No, beloved, you are already whole. And if this connection is truly meant to be, then it will not come through force, through fear, through waiting in sorrow. It will come through divine alignment, through mutual growth, through the surrender of all that is not love. So if they are thinking of you too, if their soul is feeling this same pull, then trust. Trust that the universe is guiding them in the way they need to be guided. But do not chase. Do not hold your breath, waiting for their return. Because love, true, divine, sacred love, does not require suffering. If it is meant to be, it will flow. It will evolve. It will align in perfect timing. But if it brings you more pain than peace, if it keeps you trapped in waiting rather than walking in faith, then you must ask yourself, is this love or is this attachment? For there is a difference. Love is expansive, it liberates, it uplifts, it strengthens. Attachment is restrictive, it binds, it controls, it leaves you feeling powerless. And God did not place you on this earth to suffer in the name of love. He placed you here to become love itself, to rise so fully into your own light that you no longer search for it in another, to embody such unwavering faith that you no longer doubt what is meant for you. Because, beloved, what is truly yours will always find you, even if it takes years, even if you must first walk separate paths, even if you must undergo deep healing before you are ready to meet again. No force in heaven or earth can keep apart what is divinely meant to unite. But hear me now, not all who feel destined are meant to last. Some are only here to ignite something within you, to awaken your soul to its highest calling. And if they must go, if they choose another path, if they are not ready, let them. Because the one who is truly yours will not need to be chased. The one who is truly yours will recognize your soul as home. And they will choose you, not out of longing, not out of fear of losing you, but because their heart knows, with absolute certainty, that you were created to walk this journey together. So trust, beloved. Do not waste your days in sorrow, wondering when they will return. Do not let your light dim while waiting for another to find their way. Because your path, your destiny, does not pause for anyone. Walk forward. Keep rising. Become the love you seek. And if they are truly thinking of you, if their soul is calling out for yours, then trust that the same divine force that brought you together once will guide you back again. But only when the time is right. Only when both hearts are ready. Only when love is no longer an escape, but a choice. A sacred, divine, unshakable choice. And when that moment comes, you will not need to question. You will know. You will feel it, deep in your soul, that what is meant for you was never lost. And in that knowing, beloved, you will finally be free. Beloved, hear these words and let them settle deep within your spirit. The connection you feel is not ordinary. It is not just a fleeting thought or a random attachment. It is a sacred thread woven by the divine, tying two souls together across time and space. But the real question is this: what is this connection here to teach you? For not every connection is meant to be forever, but every connection is meant to elevate your soul. Do you feel this? Do you sense that this experience, this longing, this undeniable pull toward another person is shaping you, molding you, preparing you for something greater? Then listen, for God is speaking to you now. The connection that changes you. Some connections come into your life like a whisper, gentle, subtle, almost unnoticed, until one day you realize they have changed you forever. And then there are the ones like thunder, striking your spirit with such intensity that you are left forever awakened. This person, the one you can't stop thinking about, they were sent into your life for a reason: to open your heart, to stir your soul, to lead you into a deeper understanding of yourself. And yes, they feel it too. Perhaps they do not express it in words. Perhaps they push it away, pretending they do not notice the way your presence lingers in their mind. Perhaps they battle with fear, running from the intensity of this divine bond. But make no mistake, the energy between you is real. They may be far. They may be silent. They may be lost in their own journey, trying to make sense of the feelings they cannot escape. But in the stillness, in the quiet moments when they are alone with their thoughts, you are there. A presence they cannot shake. A soul they cannot forget. A love they cannot replace. But here is what you must understand. This connection is not about waiting. It is about transformation. The divine purpose of your connection. If God allowed this person to enter your life, then it was not by accident. But before you let your heart get caught in the illusion of forever, you must first understand the purpose of this bond. Is it here to awaken you? Is it here to teach you lessons of love, patience, and surrender? Or is it here to stay, to walk with you in this life, side by side? Because not every love story unfolds the way the heart expects. Some people come to ignite the fire within you, only to leave once their purpose has been fulfilled. Some return when the timing is right, after both souls have healed, evolved, and become who they were always meant to be. And some are here, right now, waiting for you to open your heart fully, not to them, but to yourself. Because love cannot bloom where fear exists. And if you are clinging to this person out of fear, fear of losing them, fear of being alone, fear that no one else will ever make you feel the same, then hear me now. That is not love. That is attachment. And attachment will only bring suffering. Love, true love, sets you free. Love trusts in divine timing. Love knows that what is truly meant for you cannot pass you by. So if they are thinking of you, if their soul is calling out for you as yours calls out for them, then let it be. Let it unfold. Let it flow in God's perfect time. What you must do now. Beloved, you have reached a turning point. You can choose to wait, to hold on to hope, to count the days, to wonder when they will return. Or you can choose to trust, to surrender this connection to God, to release all fear, and to walk forward in faith. Because the truth is this: what is truly yours cannot be lost. And if this person is meant to return, they will. Not because you begged, not because you chased, but because their soul, just like yours, will be led back by the hand of the divine. But if they do not return, if they walk another path, if they are not yet ready, if their destiny is different from yours, then trust that something even greater is ahead. Because, dear one, God does not take without giving. He does not allow someone to leave your life without preparing an even greater blessing. And sometimes, the greatest love story you will ever experience is not the one you wait for, but the one you discover within yourself. Because when you become whole, when you rise so fully into your own divine light, then and only then will you attract the love that is truly meant for you. A love that does not need to be chased. A love that does not bring confusion, sorrow, or uncertainty. A love that is strong, steady, unshakable. A love that recognizes your soul as home. The final message. So now, beloved, I ask you, will you trust? Will you surrender this connection into the hands of God? Will you let go of the fear, the doubt, the waiting, and instead step into the fullness of who you were always meant to be? Because whether they return or not, whether they are meant to stay or simply to awaken something within you, your journey does not pause for anyone. You are being called higher, to deeper love, to greater faith, to unwavering trust in divine timing. So walk forward, beloved. Let go of waiting. Let go of fear. Let go of the belief that love exists outside of you. Because love, true, sacred, divine love, is already within you. And when the time is right, when your soul is ready, when the stars align in God's perfect way, the one who is meant for you will find you. And you will know. You will feel it in your spirit, in the depth of your soul, that what is truly meant for you is never lost. And in that moment, beloved, you will finally be free.